Today, the Diamondbacks look to finish off this homestand with a series victory against the visiting Oakland Athletics.
Right-hander Brandon Pfaadt, 16 starts, 97 innings. Brandon leads the Diamondback staff this year, but despite some dominant stretches recently, only one win in his last 6 starts. Swing and a miss. Now that's going to be something to watch for Brandon Pfaadt today, especially with that sweeper. He's had an absence lately of swing and miss.
Well, you put a sweeper right there on the outside corner, dipping off the plate low and away. That's going to get a lot of swings and misses.
Hard to short, smothered by Perdomo. Plants and throws, and they got him. What a play at short by the All-Star Geraldo Perdomo. And a quick 1-2-3 first for Brandon Pfaadt.
And the man on the mound is Medina, Luis Medina. 6th start of the season for the right-hander.
And another shot to Geloff. This time it'll hang up in the air, and the second baseman grabs it. A 1-2-3 quick inning for Luis Medina. No score at first.
Torey Lovullo believes that Brandon is going to find his way. When a game stalls out or accelerates, he's going to continue learning and growing. It's part of the process of his development.
And swung on and missed.
94-mile-an-hour fastball, and he's got his second strikeout. He's punched out 2 of the first 4. A's catcher today, left-hand batter Kyle McCann, the rookie.
Ground ball, that's through for a base hit. Kyle McCann, a 1-out single.
And McCann becomes the game's first base runner.
Inside, and now runners on first and second as Nevin walks.
Geloff, the young A's second baseman, struck out in all 3 of his at-bats yesterday. Trying to strand 2 base runners here, and he gets his 3rd strikeout. Back to that sinker.
Good, hard, heavy sinker that time at 95. Starts over the middle of the plate, ends up down and in. That's a really good pitch right there.
Hard to second, right at Ketel Marte. A little bobble there.
And so the A's get a hit and a walk, but ultimately strand 2.
One away for J.J. Bleday, still without a hit in the series. Boy, he's feeling it again today. There's the changeup, and he's punched out 4 the first 10.
Beautiful pitch, pulled the string on him again. He's thrown a number of really good changeups in this game so far.
4 strikeouts so far for Brandon, all swinging. He's among the majors leaders in called 3rd strikes.
Yeah, he offered. There's the sweeper. Pfaadt's got 5 strikeouts through 3. Still no score.
We go to the bottom of the 3rd. No score. Luis Medina's retired the first 6 Diamondbacks he has faced.
But a wave and miss there. Medina gets another strikeout, his second, and his breaking ball is working well, much like Brandon Pfaadt's.
Yeah, this is a sharp slider here.
First pitch swinging. Barnhart with a line drive to left field. That's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. As Tucker motors around first, and he is making a wide turn around second, but I think his eyes were bigger than his stomach there for a moment. He'll hold with a double, as it's the first knock of the day for the D-backs. And now 2 down, top of the order at Corbin Carroll.
Well, good time for Corbin to do something right here. You got 2 outs. You got a guy at 3rd base, just takes a knock.
Bounce down to the second baseman, charging. Geloff scoops it up, flips it to first to get the speedy Carroll, and the inning is over. A nice inning for Medina, who's now induced a total of 5 ground ball outs. No runs, 8 men left. We're through 3.
Now the A's got their leadoff guy at second base.
That's an E5, and here is Tyler Soderstrom.
Yes, he went. Adam Hammery rings him up, and it's 6 strikeouts for Brandon Pfaadt.
That is a big-time strikeout for 5.
Yeah, great pitch. Back-to-back curveballs. I love this pitch against lefties.
And he went upstairs with a heater, and Pfaadt's got 7 strikeouts through 3 2/3.
Boy, nice pitch. You got him really slowed his bat down, looking for the curveball, and then a well-executed fastball on top of the zone.
Center field, Corbin Carroll backing up. And he's got it. Brandon Pfaadt, 7 strikeouts in 4 scoreless. He's given up only 1 hit. He's walked Marte to lead off the 4th. Tell's on board again in this series. And aboard ahead of Jock Peterson. Jock getting his first action in this series. Rolls it into right center. Marte going to take the turn. And they're on the corners to open up the 4th.
Fastball top of the zone. He got on top of it and just drove it right up the middle. He gets into 3rd base easily.
Showing you Christian Walker's due for a tank shot. It's coming. He flying out his first time. And Walker knocks it into left field. Ketel is home, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. First 3 aboard in the 4th.
Swinging line drive over the head of Diaz out there at shortstop.
52 RBIs for Christian to lead the club.
Ketel scores. It's an RBI hit for Walker, and the D-backs slated 1-0.
That's his second walk in the inning, and they're loaded for Suarez. Good at bat there by Jake McCarthy.
You can see Medina snatch that baseball back with his bare hand. Not happy about how this at bat finished up.
Off the end of the bat, a fly ball Ball to left on Duhar, makes the catch. Peterson fakes a tag. The throw in is cut off by Nevin. You jumped out of your seat. You wanted to see the cannon just as much as I did, but I think Jock Peterson made a wise decision because Duhar has shown off that right throwing arm many times this year. So Tucker Barnhart sends a charge to right, but right at Lawrence Butler, who hauls it in for the final out. A long inning for Luis Medina, but just one run. D-backs lead 1-0 through 4.
7 Ks so far for Fott. He's allowed 1 hit. Zach struck out his first time up.
Lifted to right center field. McCarthy retreating, still going. He leaps, and it's gone. That kept carrying and carrying and carrying. And the game is tied at 1-1. Zach Geloff picks up his 9th home run of the year, and we are level.
Bang! A little backside boogie at the bob from Geloff. And that right there is home run number 9,000 for the Oakland Athletics.
Now the first 3 have reached in the Oakland 5th. Second walk issued by Fott, and this is the moment that perhaps Torey Lovullo is keeping an eye out for. Top of the order comes up J.J. Bleday, 0 for 2. Double play ball. Marte, Perdomo for 1. Got it. And Butler's in at third.
And a massive result given how this inning was unfolding.
It's a big help for Brandon Fott. Now it's Miguel Andujar, who has struck out twice. High fly ball to center, room for Corbin Carroll. And Corbin has the final out. Fott able to strand that runner, but we are tied at 1. Nino didn't hear Gurriel calling for. Luris was coming in at a pretty good pace. And the A's have 2 on and 1 out. Now it's up to Brandon Fott to pick up his defenders behind him. Brandon throwing pitch number 80 right here. And he lands a sinker right on the corner and catches Nevin looking for out number 2. That's 8 strikeouts for Brandon Fott.
I mean, that ball was right there. Good two-seamer. Said he's been dotting this on the outside corner all game long.
This one might be a little more easy for Walker in foul ground. A nice job there by Brandon Fott to strand 2 and keep it a 1-1 ball game. Former Diamondback T.J. McFarland, the left-hander, on to start the bottom of the 7th for the A's. He's a workhorse. 42 appearances now for T.J.
So Perdomo unable to do his job. A runner on first, 1 out. And here's Corbin Carroll, the center fielder.
I need some base hits here if you're the Diamondbacks.
Corbin, base hit. And Perdomo's on the move. He's headed for third. Corbin hustles into second, and he's got the double.
We're in the area where Corbin can handle it down and away, and he just hits a line shot right towards left center. Perdomo easily gets the third. Of course, Corbin gets in the second.
The A's, with the base open, will intentionally walk Ketel Marte, and that is going to load him up.
It's Austin Adams, the pitcher for the A's. Adams 0-2, 4.88 ERA, his 40th appearance.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter. It's Blaze Alexander off the bench into the game, and the biggest moment.
A chance to give the D-backs a lead right here.
And that one gets through into left field. Here comes Corbin Carroll. Perdomo's home, and the Diamondbacks have the lead. Marte's trying to give himself up as Blaze sneaks into second. Alexander's going to have to go since Marte was already the established runner. A big hit for Blaze Alexander as he delivers 2.
What a big time hit. I mean, he got a pitch right over the middle, just banged it, right through the left side of the infield. 2 RBIs, that was huge.
2 runs home, a 3-1 lead. Christian is 2 for 3, a single, a double, and an RBI. Once more to short. Diaz can get it. Here comes Ketel, and it's 4-1.
It's under his glove, goes into left field, and Marte scores to make it now a 4-1 Diamondback lead.
Well struck ball, but it's a ball that Diaz should have been able to at least block. He scores another big run.
Sean Newcomb comes on in relief. 7th appearance, 1-0, a 6 ERA in 9 innings of work. Suarez gets from second to third base. Now the A's have to bring the infield up for Geraldo Perdomo.
And Perdomo shoots it down the line. That's a fair ball and off the wall. Suarez trots home with a 5th run, and RBI double for Geraldo Perdomo.
Fair ball! Off the wall it goes. Suarez trots home, and Perdomo with an RBI double. Huge play. 5-1 lead.
Sewald 11 saves and 11 chances. He's not pitched all that much. He has saves now in 4 consecutive appearances. Got him! Paul Sewald shuts the door on a 5-1 Diamondback win. They take 2 of 3 from the Oakland A's.
Get 5 or 6 strong innings from your starting pitcher and then go to the A bullpen, and boy, were they good today.